2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Riviera. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, we're set up for a great week here at Riviera Country Club. The stars will be out. What makes this place so special?
I think it's not only the golf course, but the history behind it, Andrew. If you look back, Ben Hogan had a great run here, won 2 LA Opens here, also the US Open. I just look at this golf course as it's so special, so difficult, but it's right in front of you. There's nothing hidden about it. It's right there for the taking, but in the end, though, it's going to beat you up pretty good if you're not on top of your game. This, to me, is probably one of the most complete golf courses you can play in the U.S.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag. "13 feet to the cup." Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Oh, almost. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
The club choice is a 6-iron. All right, we can work with that. There's some meat left on the bone with this one. This one starting left. Come on.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Well, now still a lot of work to be done. All right, bogey putt. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. The tee shot at 3. This is looking really nice off the tee.
This one is all over it.
That is how you play it. And now a birdie look at the 3rd.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Three feet left. There's the birdie, and what a great job she did to bounce back after bogey on the last. Now let's go out to the par 3 4th.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Putt is underway.
Let's take a look at Roseanne, shall we?
Before we go back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. She is making a move on the leaderboard.
Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
This is one of those great ball striking displays, fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Trailing by 4 strokes. The par 3-6, one of the most magnificent holes, not only at Riviera Country Club, but in all of golf. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. This is from miles away. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is a big old left-to-righter.
This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Ooh. Putting for bogey here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot. And the player's left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Unfortunately for her, she drops to 2 under for the tournament. Ooh, boy, not pretty. Rich, you have to be really impressed with how Brooke Henderson has evolved.
Her swing, I think, is probably the best in the game, both men's and women's. The way that she swings it each and every time, it's dynamic, it's strong, but it's also got this finesse to it. She's the complete player all around when it comes to ball striking.
This putt to move inside the top 20. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5. She's now at 3 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
This will play nicely. Looking to get up and down from here. Another birdie. That's 2 in a row. Maybe the start of a hot streak.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Here's a look at the replay.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And now 4 under for the tournament.
Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Looking at my yardage book, it looks like about 140 yards remain. 3 strokes off the lead. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This putt is breaking right to left.
That nearly went in for birdie. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
A par 4 eagle putt after driving the green. That is special.
That's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Let's check in with Henny.
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
Her pace was off on that putt. And right now at -4.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
That is a great shot from the fringe. And after that hole, she is making a move up the leaderboard.
The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
And this putt to move into the top 5. So close. This putt to move into a tie for 9th. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. Rich, the 13th hole, slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. That's inside the house of opportunity.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
2 parts to this one. It's starting out straight and then takes a little bit of a turn to the right.
And as we check the standings, our featured player is in 2nd spot behind Jordan Spieth.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. Oh, tidy looking shot that. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Always rooting for this player, Luke. I hope this one goes.
Look at the leaderboard now. This player is currently tied for top spot with Jordan Spieth.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
This is a long way home. Here we go, putt on the way. Okay, that was a tough ask.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
The putt drops to get to 9 under heading down the stretch.
Oh, it doesn't get any better than this, does it?
As we take a look at the leaderboard, she's tied for the top spot. This is a 9-iron on the way. What a beautiful leave right there. An opportunity to make birdie. And now after that hole, we've got only one name atop the leaderboard. It's our featured player. An opportunity here with a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Beautiful shot from our leader. 8 feet remains.
This for back-to-back birdies.
She gets that one to drop and widens her lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
She's made her way to 18 with the lead. Time to finish. This looks like a really strong tee shot. Second shot here at 18. That was just a few inches away from perfection. This is a putt for the clubhouse lead. And as she sinks that putt, she takes over the clubhouse lead with a nice little cushion on the rest of the field. Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Impressive, absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player's something special.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon.